Jesus, that really yells in your ear. I forgot to. I
so
keep forgetting to
loud.
fix that. I know. Yeah, guys, we're here doing Soto streaming. As always, I'm your host, Stratos. With me today we have
Josh.
And evil. I wanted to decorate a little bit, as you can see.
Yeah.
Oh yes, perfect.
Very fun.
Hey, that was my phone.
Oh, I would love like you know the Christmas lights.
Mhm.
I would like
Oh,
those,
yeah,
but
yeah.
different colors of uracil. That would be great.
Yeah.
But hey, what is up, AJMC, Toku Burst, and Julio? Yeah, we've got some really interesting Soto stuff today. Which even the figures themselves, I'm very excited to talk about. But yeah, there's an accessory set extension that like. I mean, now I know what it feels like to get snubbed by Soto, as Malunis often does with his 3D print ideas, because I definitely wanted to do exactly what was done. But you know, I'm glad I don't have to do it.
There was a mini file blog as well, but nothing of super note. So.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been watching Zenkaiger, but I guess the gun has what I would call a submarine mode for you Transformers fans.
Yes. Very good. Wait,
turn the gun upside down and say, no, it's not a gun, it's a submarine.
I assume they're advertising the Shoto Super in that blog because it is.
Yeah, they advertise it because I saw the tag and I'm like, oh no, what is this going to be?
Oh, no.
And so I scrolled all through it. I'm like, oh, it's just
Nothing.
just an ad for G Ranger at the end. So.
Okay, cool.
Hey, just a reminder. And the only thing I noted in that I saw was that, hey, at the end they showed off their own little fan-made combination.
Yes, that looked pretty sweet. I do want to put that on the screen.
It was like with the dinosaur thing added on his arms.
And Tukayo.
Really?
Yeah, it was adding all the pieces that the official combination doesn't use.
I think the title it said at the end was just, I call this Zen Ryoku Zen Kaijin, arbitrarily named.
Oh,
it worked.
That's awesome.
Just, in parentheses, it just said arbitrarily named.
Yeah, it's something that the DX Twit could never even imagine doing. Like, it's so far.
Yeah. I assume it's using a lot of the pegs imports that are exclusive to the mini plot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it has to.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Hey, that's still fun anyway.
Yeah. You know what's also
I was
fun?
just thumbing through just now. I did kind of, whoa, that looks cool. All right.
You see, yeah.
But also, just real quick, before we talk about that, the proper news, you know what else is cool? Our Discord just hit 100 members.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, we got someone new, and I will say Ashmish, latest member.
Ashmish
brings us up to like 100, I think, or 99.
Okay. Maybe. Hey guys, Discord's popping. Our Discord's great, honestly. Like, we rarely have to do too many big moderation things on it because everyone's just like so chill, and I really appreciate that. Like,
I will brag. I will say that we've actually had someone say, "I appreciate how this is a chill place to hang out."
That's awesome. I'm glad.
That's really good. That's awesome, really.
And it's thanks in no small part to obviously you guys who help create such an awesome community. But Malunis, you do a good job at like actually, being there most of the time.
I got nowhere to be.
Hey, we have Achilles in the chat. What's up, dude?
Hello. Yeah. So I did just want to show this off. It is very pretty.
I just love whenever they have a picture that's so big for their backdrop that you see the top of their whole setup here. But no, this looks pretty cool. Like,
it does.
Yeah. There was one other thing of note I wanted to bring up about the mini plug, really quick. Because I'm assuming you have the blog up here.
Yep.
Yeah, scroll up to, I don't remember the exact section it was, but they're talking about the sword. And they have a shot of the hand. That one. Go down. Where he was holding it. And in the Giron.
Oh.
Yeah, so So the like mini Pla doesn't have like a hand peg in the mouth because the deluxe toy, the kind of design of Majin's tail can kind of be gripped into the teeth of Jiron.
Oh.
But I don't know if I think they maybe just didn't know about this or something. But they put it here where you can like to make him hold it. You like put Jiron's arm like in the mouth. It's
so good.
They like very. So
and then you need a Shokugan base to prop up the whole thing. That's great.
See, they made it work somehow.
Wow. Okay. Hold on. And Zenroku Zenkai Soto?
That's probably an error.
Yeah, it can also hold the sword in the same way in the play by attaching the removed arm of Zenkai Jiron in the mouth. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Wow. That's cool. Mini pants. This is neat. I have not much else to say about this thing. We're just scrolling right through.
Yeah, hopefully I mean, it's pretty much just, like, they can do the cannon. They can do the Eagle Jet thing. They can do the combo. So it's
Marine. Yeah. So is this the only thing coming out in that box? I don't know what else. Okay.
Yeah. Mini Pla 5 is just Zenkai Cannon.
Okay, cool.
It comes out, I think it was November 8th, I think.
You know, if it wasn't Premium Bandai, maybe that recolor would have been in there.
Yeah, straight. The recolors down at the end of the blog, they showed it, but
they did. Yeah. It would have been cool. That's another one of those things where I think like unplanned.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
So.
But hey, you can go ahead and pre-order the mini Pla for next year's Sentai, the first set.
Really?
Already has that up. So.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Even Toe Collectibles is putting up the Bakutaro.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's all but confirmed now. So.
There was a very funny attempt at a fake trademark, which was like,
I saw that.
It was D's Nutster.
Why?
People spread that around too. People did not catch it.
Oh, don't phrase it like that.
Yeah.
People spread around the dude.
Because they put the Bakutaro Sentai before it, so people if you didn't, so
they were at least they didn't play it up too long. They put up a follow-up tweet saying what fun it'd be if we did make this kind of joke.
Oh wow, Hercules found Soto Pop through Josh's video. Josh, what did you do?
Oh, yeah. What did I do?
What did you do?
What did you do?
How dare you bring people to the channel?
What are you doing promoting this?
When I did my video yesterday on the MMPR 2010 figures that I got from Blade Raider, I name dropped that the sale of them kind of came through us talking about Shoto Super Jew Ranger here a couple weeks ago. Because that's when I DM'd Blade Raider about buying those. So I plugged the channel there and showed it up on screen for a couple seconds. So
okay, cool.
And lo and behold, look what it did. It brought people here.
We got one more. Hello. So yeah, let's get into the real meat and potatoes.
Yeah, Soto Revice.
Yes. Oh man.
And Saber.
And Saber, yeah.
It's time to go baddie.
But also, probably
this is
more what is it? Equipped to talk about this, but
so
I guess the most notable thing is that this went up in price, and it's because of the coronavirus, semiconductor shortage, and ship delay.
Oh,
that blackouts in Japan.
I just noticed the weird translation there, where it's like 700 yen, or that's proper. That's saying that's after tax.
Yeah.
I was about to say, is this a situation where it says one thing and then translates to another?
Yeah.
No idea.
Anyway,
don't these typically come out way earlier?
Oh yeah, this is a lot
that's
later.
what I was going to say.
Okay.
That's what I was going to say is that obviously COVID is a reason for a lot of. I think even they said something about the parts that these are made with, the electronics.
Taking
a while to ship.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
They probably definitely, with the shortage, wanted to make sure that the deluxe, supply of them was more fulfilled than these. So.
And
speaking of which, did you guys see the dude that his Halloween costume is the ship that blocked up the Suez Canal?
No,
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh, that's incredible, though.
There were a lot of jokes being made at the time.
That's true.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's so good.
I'm not surprised that we eventually got these candy toy ones. It was just weird that it took a while, but
yeah.
I would be surprised if we saw Gashapons because it seems like these are pretty beefy.
Well, we know from listings that there aren't Gashapon ones this year.
Well, that's the thing is that people were still asking about them, and I was saying like, I imagine if we had a Gashapon blog, they would probably say, "Hey, are you kidding me? We can't fit this into a capsule."
I'm pretty sure we do have a Gashapon blog, but it's not as
I believe so. Yes, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, there's at least some kind of similar thing because I mean, there's like a deluxe
Gashapon.jp.blog.
There is like a deluxe blog basically
deluxe
too.
Blog.
Deluxe blog. I don't know why I said
deluxe
that.
Bog monster.
Out of my swamp.
The Gashapon blog mostly goes. I'm seeing like Aqua Shooters because that's still going. Yeah. A bunch of different things.
That's
like
not the Aqua that we want.
No, it is not. I mean, they are pretty cool. Like it's pictures of anime girls with a bunch of water shooters, and
I think I may have made a reference to the fact that this is probably their version of Splatoon.
Probably, yeah. Even though they do still have the rights to do Splatoon figures, and they have done that in the past. But all right. Yeah, what is this about? Does the DX thing do more
basically it's just telling you, hey, there's some sounds that the deluxe one will make that the candy toys can't. I think there's I think you scroll past it where it shows a bunch of like different text. Yeah, that one. Where it's just telling you, hey, it says Rex, and then it makes a stamp sound, and then it says the come on, and then the transformation, and then the finisher, and the remix. It does a lot of things, but it cycles through them.
Right.
Yeah. Peacemaker is correct. The Gachapon blog does cover the Metabot stuff. That's where I found it the first time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, right. There was another a kind of interesting looking Gashapon line that I saw a blog post for. It was like little robot characters that pilot mechs. I wanted to see if I could find the little robots. Turns out those are kind of short packed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like there's a bunch of mechs that you can find on the aftermarket, but not as many of the little robots.
That sounds interesting. I mean, wow.
I forget what it's called though. But anyway, candy toy vice stamps. It's more of the same things you saw already in deluxe, but cheaper. I can appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, what to be expected. I think the best one here is the Eagle one, since that comes with a like holder toy in the deluxe format. So if you didn't care about getting that, then I
was also going to say, hey, if you like Revi and you want that gadget, but you don't want to pay for the belt, hey, there you go.
Or that too.
That's the other thing is it's cheap, and you also don't need to own the belt or figure out some way to trigger the sound.
Right.
You just stamp it.
Yeah,
probably.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, I think there's a button on the back you press.
There is. The button cycles. I think
you can pretend that you're pressing it down.
Button cycles through here. Yeah. But hey, also there's Soto.
Oh
no!
Look at this menacing mech. Oh, you didn't miss much, Togepunk.
We just got to the important stuff.
That's right. Look at this. Oh,
a shadow coming out of a dark shadow.
Yeah. The figure that walks up from the darkness.
Is this?
Evil Bat.
This is the first time I had heard his form like called a genome as well. That makes sense, but like I hadn't heard that term for him yet, so that's cool.
Sure.
He looks great.
Yeah, I agree.
I love this suit.
They took great care with this one apparently, because there were just so many like intricate little things that they wanted to get right.
That picture's great. It was like throwing Vice out of here. That's
yeah.
Eat the double.
That's a really good picture though. I love that one with Vice like faded in like not in focus in the background. That's so good.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, oh damn. Nice. Hey, turns out, oh god, come on, stop vamping.
What? These are cool.
They are cool. They are cool.
Seriously, at the top.
Yeah, I wanted to get to these very incredible points because, like, they spent a lot of time working on this guy, or like they wanted to make sure to get this guy just right. If you can see here, the all the paint splatter is fully realized here. Some they didn't point out, but I noticed and I really love the zipper like continues into the elbow joint. Ooh. And then
I never noticed that it was there before. That's really cool.
Yeah,
I obviously so cool. Noticed the one on his chest, but that's really sweet.
Yeah. And then so this spatter, or at least like this figure, got some top series points. And they said something so confusing. And I had to throw it through the other into DeepL to see what it was saying, and I still couldn't figure out what was going on. Oh. But the paint spatter is very, it's like an inconsistent design. There's no pattern to it. Mm-hmm. Like it's just spattered on there. So that was difficult for them to do. And I think they were saying something about how it's supposed to represent maybe the inner turmoil of blah 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 blah, his brother blah blah blah. Oh yeah. And I wonder if because I made this, I am representing the inner turmoil of my brother blah blah.
That sounds like something G would say.
Very confusing, yeah.
Legit, that's not vamping. That's just him being a nerd.
No, I know. I was saying vamping is in all the other images before this.
I just realized vamping that.
Oh, I didn't. Anyway, this design was difficult, but after going through Decay Complete 21 and also all of the cross sabers, they're like, we can handle anything. We'll probably be fine. This is good.
Yeah. And Plex said that's a challenge. We'll see what we can do.
All right, we'll try harder next time.
Yeah. And also the green is fine-tuned so that something looks a little greener. I think it's like the outer edges of the paint spatter here that I'm seeing. I love it.
Yeah. They killed it. It looks really good.
Also, something they were very picky about. Let's talk about top series point number 2. The collar is all one piece instead of being separated into 2. Because they wanted to make sure that from the side you're not seeing a seam line.
Interesting.
That's neat.
Yeah, and like this is indicative of what they've been trying to do with this line this year, because like we have the belt looking good from every angle. They want to make sure everything looks good from every angle. So good stuff. I love this.
Floof also saying, I know spatter is a real word, but it sounds so wrong.
Spatter.
I'll also say on the subject of that paint, not you know what I mean, the paint splatter, spatter, whatever you want to call it. It reminds me of Kenzan having those kind of asymmetrical lines, and how the stickers or how did they do it? I think whether those were painted or stickered, they only did the front half of the figure. But I'm noticing a lot of these stickers are covering the front and the back.
True.
Oh, cool.
Like on the forearms, you can see them; they're covering the entire forearm. Anyway, it's neat.
Oh yeah,
it's kind of interesting that they broke on that picture there. That they broke the bat part of the symbol and like that little splatter by the zipper into like 2 stickers. It wasn't just like one. You know what I'm saying?
I think like that little chest portion is like up a little bit, and they would have had to do some cutting anyway, like to get that.
That's true. Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Well,
it works. It all works.
No, it definitely does. Yeah.
Also, they dropped the top series points. They had the 2, and then they were just like, all right, let's just say whatever the hell else.
Anyway,
but
fuck Plex. Anyway, moving on.
The head was actually molded in gunmetal gray, so they had to paint over it with a matte black.
Ooh.
And that matte black is extended into the sort of outlined area of the eye sticker, and it looks good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I was about to say, as soon as you said they painted it, I was just like, they did not paint that eye.
Right.
No.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what they did here. And then, they also said that the horn is like as sharp as they could get it for 3 and up.
It's
So,
acceptable.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Here's the belt, and with the belt, they wanted to talk about the green and how it's basically all painted here on the front.
Very nice.
Yeah, it looks so good. Also, it does seem like that attention to detail on his belt has extended to this figure as well.
Yeah.
Appreciated.
Yeah, great. Let's see. So the knees. This was interesting because they did not know what to do. The initial image they were working off of, the pre-production stuff, they couldn't tell if the knee pad was connected to the shin portion or if it was like attached to the upper part of the thigh. And they even said here, like, was it here? I don't know. They were still unsure. Okay, yeah. They're all one piece in the actual suit, so they made the right decision.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, they only brought that up because they switched Vice's or Revi's knee pad to the thigh instead. If you remember.
Right. Yeah.
So they switched it back here for this specific purpose. We have the sword. Sword good. Has sticker.
Good. Has sticker.
Other side of sword. Lightning hole. Lightning hole.
Lightning hole. Is that a Lightning Collection reference?
Lightning hole.
Kurt Chow.
Scroll back up a little bit.
Yeah.
Is that a really, really tiny green sticker?
That didn't zoom in, did it? I mean,
Nope.
it's one whole sticker.
Okay.
There is a little.
Okay.
Okay, good. That's a lot better.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're not buying it.
Have you
Eventually, one day.
Eventually,
Josh,
one day.
Josh, have you got a figure of Durandal?
No, I want one.
Some of those dots on the chest are actually very, very insultingly tiny stickers.
Of course.
Are you serious? I have them right here. Like that specific box was on my desk for some reason.
Yeah, it says 4 blue dots on the chest, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn,
yeah.
They're
that
like
sucks.
they're tiny circles and they're on a rounded surface.
I mean,
I painted those.
At least they don't have like an X marker or something to where you'd like need to orient them properly.
I guess.
And you can just.
I'm just saying, they would go that small.
They would, yeah. They could. Not this small though. This small, I don't think so.
This would be funny.
Yeah. Hey, take a look at this. Lightning hole.
Meat removal.
2601372. Not sure what that's for.
I'm putting that code on the website. Unlock the code.
Yeah, this is another situation where it's too thick. That area is too thick. And for a lot of Revice's weapons so far, they have been pretty thick. Outside of that gun.
The little phone, yeah. That makes sense.
Hey, look at all 4 of these friends.
This picture that could never happen.
I mean, you could put the suits together. I'm sure the suit actors are fine with each other.
That's true. It's just like every character hates each other.
Or maybe
really?
writers.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh. That sucks. Hey, that's it for today's coverage of Buy 3. But we still have some of buy 2
A
to
little
get.
bit, just not introduce. Circle, circle.
What do we have left in buy 2, Corey?
Saber!
What? At first, when I
The
saw
saber
this,
in your hand.
because I started
Still-
scrolling and I didn't see the belt at first, I was like, wait, what is this here for?
Why are we getting another figure?
So
In the accessory set!
So can we talk about slight spoilers for Revice?
Sure.
Sure.
That there's a design that has a very similar silhouette to this form. So I was like, are they using this as a joke to say, hey, by the way, we know there's a thing that just got revealed in the show or is going to be revealed.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah. Hey, look.
Like,
He has the running water drainage sword.
Sure.
That's what it's called. That's it.
Yeah, this is the 3-volume sword driver Blades version.
No, that's
And
his
we're
Blades
also
version.
getting a 3-volume sword driver Espada version.
Oh, that means
Saw
I have
driver.
to make 2 different molds.
Saw
Okay.
Yes. That's not a sawing sound. I thought I could make that sound.
That was something. You definitely attempted that.
I tried. Yeah, cool. That's
I bet-
happening as well as this.
Oh,
Yeah, this thing. I
Yeah,
remember us
finally
talking
did the
about this
thing.
thing before.
Yeah, I'm shocked, kind of. Like, it's because
mean-
I haven't thought about Saber in so long that
Mhm.
I'm like, oh yeah, we can still get stuff from that.
It's definitely come up once in a while of there's definitely an accessory set they need to make for Saber.
I'm surprised that one of these belts isn't Wonder Almighty.
Oh, you right.
That'll come later, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's next time.
Yeah. It'll Wonder Almighty and Realizing Hopper will be in the same set.
I hope so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm still hoping for a full figure, but that's neither here nor there. Take a look at this.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, but again and closer. It has basically it has a dedicated hand to hold that portion. And the shuriken mode is actually pretty small in comparison to like the actual parts that make it up. And the whole thing about this is it happened because of the surveys. Thank you for waiting. Also here had to been our desire to explosion in the questionnaire. Who gave me desire? Thank you for your comments.
Who put an explosion in the questionnaire?
I don't know. That's very dangerous.
Bakutaro.
Yeah. Bakutaro.
Yeah, good stuff. I'm like, this made me really happy for some reason.
Yeah.
No, it's awesome. Yeah.
It's always a victory when the fans get what they want.
Exactly.
It's so random to get a bunch of Saber accessories in a set with no Saber figures.
And also, as we'll see, these items like the Kenzan weapon is just going to be in someone else's accessory set.
Yeah, it's just there. Because like, in the past, I mean, we got it just in buy one, where we got like that primitive dragon belt with the giant claw hand and such like that.
Yeah.
But at the very least, there were Saber figures in buy one. But like buy two has nothing.
Wait a second, you could probably put this in Evil's hand. Because it's I'm assuming his gloves are probably black.
Yeah.
So you can give him this hand.
That could work.
Why?
For the hell of it. I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right.
Engage with your delusions.
He stole his shuriken.
Okay.
He's a bad boy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you wanted to play with everything possible from this set you're getting.
What weapon do I want to use? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Hey, and you may have accidentally landed on a different hand. What's different, you might ask? Basically nothing, except for the angle with which you can have the hand.
Le angle.
Revolutionary stuff right here.
This honestly just looks like he popped the ball joint out a little bit and then bent it. but it does, you know,
You'll
side by
never know
side,
it's
it
the
does make
same hand.
Yeah, this is really cool. This is becoming a the fist inevitable that longevity in the future must have.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Mm-hmm. You always
Yeah,
know what to say.
Blog, you always know what to say.
Also,
I'm happy to have this option though. Like,
speaking of a nerd named Mark in our chat, that's their name, has said, as someone who has collected all 10 sets of Soda Saber, I'm really happy to be getting upgraded parts and accessories for them.
yeah, I mean, like with Soto, you are rewarded for continuing to spill everything from your wallet.
And it's also like the thing that I always come to when I'm explaining Soda to someone who doesn't collect it is that, you know, with Rider figure lines like the deluxe stuff, like with a couple of exceptions, like when Gaim released that figure with drive arms, that was an exception where they were like, no, let's release another Gaim figure. Like normally what happens is new show starts, what's that old show? Who cares?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So for Soto, it's just like, no, this is our cinematic universe, basically. We're coming back to it.
It's crazy.
Soto's
I love
an
it
elephant.
so much.
Soto's an elephant. It always remembers. It holds grudges.
That's true. Yeah.
But I've said this a lot, but like buying into Soto is very much like having a monthly subscription service.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, and like, you know, you can still get support for things that happened years ago. We had the final build figure in GO. No, was it in G? No, it was
01.
01. Yeah.
The robot.
2 years later.
Well, I mean, that's just really just a side effect of how long the Mucinex take to happen.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, like, we still have three Saber figures for like absolute certainty to do. So, so yeah,
like that
must have.
I'm grateful. So even for Revice, they decided to throw this hand in early on because I feel like this didn't really happen in Saber until a few waves in.
Pretty late.
Yeah, I don't remember because I feel like we got random hands and accessories so often. I couldn't tell you what came with what. So
yeah, so much stuff. Not a lot of places to put it, right?
Yeah, what can we do to remedy that?
I don't know. And like with this year, we're gonna have that issue far more than we're not gonna have that.
That's a great photo too. They're like, what do we do with all this stuff?
I don't know. Well,
has this happened to you?
Yeah, too much stuff, not enough space. Space bags.
Oh,
this is the. This translated it differently than
Case of the Mystery.
The Case of Mystery.
Yes, Case of Mystery.
No. It's a really bad detective novel called Case of the Mystery.
Also, it says Department of Defense Pentagon feeling. This is a hexagon.
Oops.
Oh no, they admit it. If you want to write this was a hexagonal. Yes, that is hexagon. Okay, all right. They caught themselves.
What I will say is that I saw this and I was just like, oh, so G thinks I'm slacking off when it comes to the 3D print stuff. Okay, I'm gonna give this a try.
Genuinely, this was one of the things I was thinking of. Like, I was gonna make it bigger and call it the Soto Walker. Yeah, and have it clipped to the underside of a base, but they did it.
So, are we sure that these like Soto boxes don't have like hidden cameras that are just stealing all of your ideas, or is that?
I mean, if they are, then
the camera's not hidden; they're right in front of us.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
If that's the case, then I should just like open up some of my print files just for no particular reason.
just remind them.
Yeah, just
just pan the camera around it, just get all angles, just let them know.
But yeah, this thing has so many awesome, I guess, features, or not really features. It's just a a
I
single
love the
thing.
different things you can do with it. Like it's really multi-purposeful. Like it's
Yes.
Yes. Let's see what those
So
purposes
you
are.
can store things. Put this part in this case. You can put in a wind that can't be inserted into the pillars.
As you do.
Yes.
Oh yeah, this actually can't be connected to the display stand.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
But
Thinking
using
ahead.
any one of these 4 peg holes, you can plop it into this peg, and you can either have it sit like this if you want to, mess
That's
around with the
cool.
stuff inside, or you can just stack it
Yeah.
right on top of it, and it creates another level.
That's
This-
really cool. I like
Yeah.
that part a lot.
This feels
Yeah.
like, when they introduced the idea in 01 where they're like, you can stack these stands. I think it was 01. Or Saber, one of those.
Saber.
Actually, I think it was Saber. Yeah.
Saber.
And we just kind of dunked on it because it was like they were advertising it as you can take up vertical space this time. It's like, no one's going to do that.
Yeah.
This feels like someone, this in my mind, that was presented to G as a way to advertise it. And then this is his response. Like, no, I'm going to come up with a better way to make vertical space.
And it's just so perfect too, because like you can keep stacking these and put stuff inside of it. Like, oh, it's so perfect.
Well, that's the thing though, because like, I mean, I don't think this is spoiling anything. This is just one in the case. In the entire case, you're getting one.
That really sucks.
The possibilities are endless.
Once again, Bandai, I beg of you, release these stands in another way.
You're right.
Let us just buy stands. Because so many figures come with stand stickers, but you never have enough stands.
The Shokugan base was a good idea,
but it's not the stand we want.
Exactly.
I just don't really get why these stands are not just kind of like how Hasbro Pulse has those figure stands that are just kind of a mainstay on the site.
Sure.
There should be something like this that's like a mainstay on the premium Bandai site.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I know that's unfortunate for us, but for them that'd be so easy.
Yeah, and what you could do as well is you know how it has that kind of engraved spot for a sticker.
Mm-hmm.
They could potentially, if I don't know if this would result in them having to put a bunch of copyrights on it, but they could potentially include just generic stickers that say Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, etc.
Yeah,
just just have one that says Shokugan, or one that just says Bandai, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, if you didn't end up using a bunch of your stickers for the back sides of the riders with their names, you can put them here.
Oh yeah.
From the Geo movie
thing
they always try to bring back.
Mm-hmm.
Like Revice is probably gonna get one that clips into his belt and has his name on it.
You're right.
I'm sure it's bound to happen.
Yeah, when he appeared in the Geo movie.
I can't wait. every year, I can't wait for obligatory logo on rectangle.
Yeah, it's that, and it's also Deca Driver compatibility. Always given.
I love how that shows up every year for no reason. It's so great.
A nerd named Mark also is referring to this as Case of Mystery, and you know what? I'm glad. I'm going to keep that name for this. This is the Case of Mystery.
There are actually some there are other names and very good names that I feel like we should consider before landing on that.
Oh.
But these do have an official name.
Can you imagine if 5 to 10 years from now, Decade comes back again, but this time he transforms with a completely different belt into different riders, not even a repaint of the Deca Driver, just something completely different. And Soto has tried to future-proof this for a decade, and now it doesn't work at all.
I mean, they could just make the belt compatible. I don't know I don't know. I feel hypothetical Deca Driver compatible.
I guess that's true. Yeah, it's a good point.
It's a peg. It's not. You really can't change that technology much.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, the only way you could mess it up is if, for some reason, that belt was so chunky that it wraps around the waist, so that the part that they have to produce is a rounded piece that doesn't actually reach around.
Or like he
You
just
know-
uses Dian's gun now, and like so doing that was all
Oh.
pointless because he doesn't like use a belt.
You know, So
Oops.
Chunky Henshin is one of my favorite toy lines
It's
that
so
Bandai
chunky. Oh man.
But yeah, hey, take a look at this. There's a peg hole at the bottom of it, so you can stack these in perpetuity.
You
If
can
only
stack 'em.
I had more than one. Look at the wealth on display
more.
here.
I can't wait for the people in Japan that are gonna stack like 100 of these for some reason, you know, like
Oh,
just
yeah,
for the
for
hell of
sure.
it. Like that
See,
that one guy
when they
that,
were. Go on.
that one guy that bought the all those ride watch holders and stacked them from floor to ceiling. They made that huge
Oh,
tower
yeah.
of those. That was fun.
But like when they were starting to show off the different sword drivers, I was just like, oh no, is this going to be like the saber accessory set where, because like at the very least they could potentially do something here that I'm not going to like, where they only include one of those gold trim stickers, because that's what they did with the saber accessory set for the sword driver.
Yeah.
Just like we
What-
only
what do you
included
mean?
one copy of this sticker that goes onto the sword driver.
The like gold like text pattern on the sword drivers. That kind of detail, right?
Oh no, that's
So that's at the very least you might have to buy 2 of these accessory sets, depending on what the sticker situation is.
I wound up finding that 2 of the saber accessory sets in an actual physical store on multiple locations.
Oh.
In LA, if you want to go find it, it's called like
Oh.
Tokyo Central. Very awesome store, has candy toys in that. And I was like, do I need these? I called up Josh because I needed a second Soto brain to like figure this shit out. And like,
That's
I
right.
don't think I needed an extra one.
Well, basically because of that sticker situation, I could be thinking forgetting some other part of it, but like basically you would just need to buy one for every driver.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
Which
but then again,
that's not financially viable.
if you are purchasing more of the forms to get all of those, like then you have those extra ones anyway, because they wouldn't be going to the belt that it would properly go to.
It's tricky to kind of work out that one in particular.
Yeah.
Oh, right. There's also the heads, because that's the other thing that I was forgetting.
Yeah, the back of the heads.
Right.
I was never gonna touch that in
Yeah.
terms of collecting. So
yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Nerd Named Mark says Tokyo Centrals are in San Diego. I knew they were more SoCal because none of them are in NorCal, unfortunately. But yeah, these are really cool stands. But let's get to the name, because there are quite a few options they went through.
Oh.
Number 1 was general purpose box-shaped battle case. There was also
that's a store brand name.
Yeah, there was also option 2, Tamashi Stage Act Soto, which very good.
I like that one. That's a pretty good one.
There was also CSM, not complete simple mold. I'm sure that made more sense in Japanese.
I'm looking at the text and it just says C, not enough to complete. You right.
Yeah. But eventually they just landed on pedestal case, so I am just gonna call it a stand.
It should have
case.
been Tamashi Stand Act Soto. That's so good.
We could just call it that, Tamashi Stage Act Soto.
I mean, I went back to see what that actual text was, and it is just like Nazo no case or mysterious case.
I mean,
or
we could call it general purpose box shaped battle case.
Or we could not.
Yeah, I mean that's like the US version.
Yeah,
well, no, that's
for
what I was
action
saying. Like that's the generic store brand version.
Yeah, that's the Walmart version of that.
That's the great value.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You want Frosted Flakes or Frostal Flakes?
Frostal.
Yeah.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Cinnamon Squares.
Yeah, so all of this is coming in like across these two boxes.
Eagle.
Yeah,
The
Eagle
plus
and
Mana.
It's so unfortunate that to get that box, you get a bunch of random pieces you don't want.
yeah,
You get some
I agree,
boomerangs. That's pretty
but
cool.
it would have been cool if they did separate this into a Saber side and Revice side, but I
No.
can sort of see why.
Oh yeah, there's so many
It's at
pieces
the-
for
yeah.
Eagle. Yeah.
Oh, I just realized. Oh, the case is in the other accessory
Yeah.
set too. So
Mhm.
that's smart. That's smart
Mhm.
on their part.
At least it wasn't on his other head, if you get my drift. So that's actually it for all of buy two.
Yeah, that's it. This big beefy case.
Yeah, it's
Man,
good shit.
what a
I'm excited.
wave.
Coming out at the end of November.
Yeah,
So
Yes.
It's gonna be a while.
So right after Thanksgiving, basically.
yeah. My honestly, my wallet doesn't mind. I'm just
You
worried
right.
because like as we get closer to December, shipping prices are gonna go up. So do keep that in mind, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
and we've been seeing this for the past few months.
Mhm.
Amiami is sort of backed up, and they haven't been able to get our stuff out as quickly as possible. And HLJ just doesn't have most of this stuff up for pre-order.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was on there the other day. They had buy 5 and buy 6 up for pre-order, but not.
Yeah, I was waiting on HLJ just because I appreciate the warehouse setup.
Yeah.
So I kept an eye on them for a very long time, and eventually, well after its release, buy one finally popped up there very briefly, and I got in on that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
That's good.
It was like
Wow.
when I got to it, it said 2 left in stock. Like, whoo.
Damn. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, buy one is going to be a pretty heavy hitter. It has stuff from all over the place, and I'm very excited.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this is cool. Let's also finally take a look at this guy because we're done with regular Soto.
It's
Let's get into it.
Ouja.
That's right, Josh. Would you like to take this?
Yeah, sure.
Another good one for Halloween.
Yes, very good one for Halloween. Yes,
Yeah.
and you should check out Corey's Inktober art that he did with him. Totally not on purpose. Just
thank you. Yeah, I was surprised.
Legitimately not on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. The greatest snake mania.
That was really good. All those have been so fun.
Thank you.
So, but yeah, so we have Ouja here. We're still continuing the in-depth review of Chronicle 2 since that comes out here pretty soon. So yeah, we saw him in the preview last week that it was going to be the focus of tonight, and well, here he is. So yeah, taking a look at
a picture of somebody else.
Yeah, there's Zelda. So
anyway,
so they did a whole thing. They are Oh no.
Oh.
So my dad's closet that a shelf thing broke. He had to respackle it and all that. The whole point is his closet, or my parents' closet, is on the other side of this wall, and he is now drilling holes in, and you guys get to listen in.
Yeah,
I didn't hear
first
that.
First of all, I can't really hear it.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
So second,
what I said
second, it's very funny on the quote unquote Halloween episode. You just kind of look outside like, oh,
yeah.
Go, my dad's closet, and I was just like, who's in the closet?
I thought you were gonna say that the drilling was gonna make the DC figures domino over.
That did happen.
Of course it did.
I'm missing quite a few villains, and some of them are on my bed, and I don't know what to do about that now.
We might get treated to a show.
Please don't.
Your shelf is so cool, but it's just a disaster waiting to happen.
Oh, absolutely.
It's gonna be hilarious, but oh man,
thanks.
I mean, sorry, but it will be. But it's such a.
Anyway, let's talk about my favorite video game character, Zelda.
Yeah, the Legend of.
Yeah, that's it. So here he is with his what is this called? I forget what it's called. His visor, Visor. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here that is.
Snake cane is what
Yeah,
I
the
decided.
snake cane. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. It looks really good. Obviously, you got some stickers going on there on the gold and on the silver, but that's to be expected.
Yeah.
But that's him like closing it after putting a card, or like opening it to put a card in. Which right there he has the sword vent card, so that's one of the stickers you're going to get. And that's it. That's its open version because you can get like an open version of and a closed version of it, and then you get the sword. I'm very happy that he has the sword. We've talked about this before, but like how Guy has his strike vent and such like that. Like I feel Ouja needs this because like he's one of the riders that doesn't really fight at all with his visor. He just summons it to do a card thing and then it just vanishes. So like,
I mean, like Ryuki doesn't fight with his visor. Really, none of them.
Yeah, but like at least like you got the sword like with Ryuki. Like I'm just saying, sometimes you don't. Like with Knight, you got just his visor. You didn't get the.
That's true.
Or like Scissors, you only got the visor. Zora, you only got the visor. Stuff like that.
You know what? I cannot wait to open up Knight to see what options I have in terms of like, do I want to use the Soto one or do I want to just use another Shoto one for this guy? So we'll see.
For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Ouja is one of those ones where I really, had hoped that he would Yep, that's what I said.
He would.
I had hoped that he would have had his sword, and he does. So yeah, there it is. There, him summoning that, and then what's?
I'm gonna scroll down a lot to walk past a lot of the.
It's just them doing a fight scene. I mean, it looks cool. I always like when they do this.
Great, like I love seeing this shit.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's my favorite thing.
That thing looks awesome.
I wish I had the money for that.
Oh, I know, right? God, I know.
So beautiful. Anyway, God,
I mean, they're doing a very specific episode. They're doing a spoiler here too.
Are they?
Oh.
Oh no!
He exploded.
Yep, that's an episode. That was a spoiler.
It's just I'm gonna imagine in the case of both these things, Mr. G and Mr. D have both probably had a lot of trouble getting these things to work, so they're just having fun.
Oh yeah,
it's like sure. This is my playtime.
What's also cool is that like this set, like obviously while it's not like a recreation of the scene from Ryuki or anything, when they did that fight, it was like in a warehouse, so this backdrop like really kind of works for that. Like,
nice!
It looks great.
Yeah.
But yeah, here he is next to his boxes. And cool. There's just another picture of him. We can see what kind of stickers we got going on here. Obviously the belt and the back of the legs, that kind of stuff. The head has some stickers a little bit.
Well, actually, here's the back.
Off.
But they're also talking about how much more chunky this dude is.
Oh yeah.
But the head is fully painted.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It is.
My bad.
This is fully painted.
Well, that's fantastic. I'm really happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Obviously you can see the stickers on his chest there, which makes sense. But yeah.
And all the I believe almost all the purple here is painted.
Yeah, that looks really good too, that metallic purple.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
Man, I'm so excited to own a figure of Ouja. I've wanted a figure of Ouja for so long.
Well, so like they could have just put one image and they decided
yeah, it's so close to just
I know. That's maddening. I just opened up my Ryuki. What a small amount of stuff in this
box. You just opened up your Ryuki? That came out like 3 months ago.
Look, I know. They've just been sitting around.
I've stickered that already. Like,
I've stickered up cases and cases of stuff.
That's fair. Man, I wish I had my Ryuki here right now. I brought all of Chronicle Ryuki back home.
Why?
I had it here. I had it here to sticker, and then I brought it home and brought more stuff to sticker. Like, I still haven't stickered anything that I brought up last time. Like, I still got to sticker all of Yudo too. I just haven't bothered to do it. Because every time I see Stacy's or sticker layout, I say, nah, not today.
Speaking of stickers, though, it does seem like one of the only few stickers are the ones here on his legs. So
Yeah. So the Ryuki, I will say, and a nerd named Mark just brought it up in the chat as well. The stickering experience for Chronicle Ryuki 1, not bad at all. Those did not take very long. I think the worst stickers, and these always are in my opinion, were the hand, like the back of the hand thing.
I do appreciate that for the most part they've tried to make those uniform.
Yeah. So what do we got next year, Corey?
Next up, Venovisor.
Yes, the Venovisor, or the Benovisors, as this says. But yeah, so that looks pretty solid. They're virtually identical, but
he has a special hand.
Yeah, like a tilted card hand, which that looks neat. So you can put. I always feel so conflicted on these card hands because, like, because of like picking what card.
That's true. Yeah, I elect to not choose any.
That's totally fair. Yeah, I mean, on the Ryuki ones, I pretty much picked because they pretty much only had like one card, but like he's gonna have multiple cards and stuff like that. But yeah, let's see what else. There's the sword again. Looks like the only sticker on that is the silver like plug on the bottom. So
yeah, the silver butt plug.
Yeah, that's moving on. So. But yeah, no, he looks fantastic with it. There he is, kicking the crap out of Ryuki.
Yeah, so this is. They were saying here that they were like, "Oh yeah, we've recreated a lot of scenes, but this is one. This is one they really wanted to recreate." And we'll get back to why specifically this, but he died.
Another spoiler.
Yeah.
Oh.
He kicked him in his asthmatic chest.
Well, yeah, he had two different.
He kicked him in his evil dive. Whoa. Oh. We good? Good. Go.
Oh, no, I feel like I've caused this.
The Justice League has fallen.
No.
Batman went a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
He knew all their weaknesses. Oh.
Do you hear that?
Yes, that we hear.
The ghost is knocking.
Oh.
It's wonderful.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that'll continue to happen.
That was 100% my fault. I apologize.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Go ahead.
You foreshadowed
camera.
I did foreshadow it. Oh no. But yeah, Ouja has
Simplify is where we're at.
He has two unique card hands.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah, so this one, like, this is the scratching an itch that didn't itch.
Yeah.
And that was this hand, the 2-card holding hand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because he had like that tilted hand, he has the 2-card holding hand, and then I think he also has the regular card holding hand we had before, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So yeah, the contract card.
Yes, and this is for collecting new Pokemon.
Yeah.
You're right.
Unite Vent. Big premium Bandai thing.
Yeah.
I brought it up when we got the first photos of this thing. I didn't realize until then that snake is just like going right through that thing.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
100%.
Yeah, it's like that somehow makes it more horrifying and more cool.
And it is yelling.
Oh
yeah.
It's an apt description for something titled Genocider.
It's just this abomination of like beings that should not be a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't want to be together this way.
No.
Oh my god. Speaking of horrible beings, I have a new friend.
Oh,
there he is.
Yeah.
I have a friend now.
I was just like, is that one of the Showa monsters?
No, this is actually that one terrible monster that does those TikToks and tries to like make eggs or whatever.
There's no such thing
Oh,
as
I love those. Oh my god.
is it the thing that's screaming while it's showing someone how to make pancakes?
Yes.
I love that one.
Yeah.
The thing
There's
is
more
amazing.
than one video?
Oh yeah, there's a couple of those.
Ooh, I need to look into that.
Yeah, they're pretty great. I love every single one of them.
But yeah, this is Genocider. But next week, oh come on, we're gonna be talking about.
Corey's just like, we get it, guys. You can recreate the show. We gotta move on.
Yeah, so
I've
cool.
never
Anyway.
seen Ryuki.
Well, hey, November 1st, Tokushatsu.
Yeah,
That's true, but Soto already spoiled the whole thing.
That is also true. But
sucks to
it's a
suck,
really
Corey.
good. It's a really good show. It's one of my all-time favorite Toku shows. I highly recommend it.
You watch some Dragonite, it's okay.
I've watched some of that.
Dragonite's fun too.
Yeah. Hey, also next week.
Oh, can I explain this one?
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
So, as is tradition, there's going to be a sports event, like a relay race.
Sure.
So
Was it relay
superhero
race?
time is.
Golf? I don't remember which one it was.
It is. So there's not going to be superhero time next week. What G says here is that there will be no superhero time next week because of the Ekiden dead man. Ekiden meaning relay race. Just saying,
oh,
like,
Nice.
but says following that, but the Soto blog will be continuing.
yes,
That's pretty rare. That does not happen.
It was something I needed to get someone to translate for me because it was something that Google Translate was kind of translating two different ways.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
oh,
there will not be a blog. There will be a blog. So I just had to get someone to tell me.
oh,
Yeah, very
Deeple
important
was
to
saying
know.
there will be a blog.
Ah, yeah.
So
That's
what I
it used the word that translates as unusual. So that kind of maybe threw a wrench in things.
I see.
Gotcha.
Well, they did note that having a blog,
Yeah,
when there's no TV show to go with it, is unusual for them.
Right.
yeah. I think that's what they were getting at.
Yeah, man, I put together Ryuki. I haven't stickered him yet, but a stickerless experience for this guy is valid.
Oh, I know.
There's the ghost again. This is almost as good as that. I think it was one of the pre-podcast streams. It was one of the sticker streams where, like, at the beginning, Corey kind of got jump scared or something.
I want to see if anything else is going to happen.
Thank you. It's okay. We don't have news anymore.
How many figures are lying on the bed over there?
I can't count them all because, like,
that's how many.
My Super Friends display is missing most of them. My gold display is missing most of them. Villains.
Is your bed like right up against the wall, or is there like a crevice they've been falling into?
There is a crevice.
Oh no!
Yeah, and some of them, to my detriment, I now realize why I wasn't like. I was putting up more of them into my display recently with weapons. I was like, there are some iconic weapons here. Why haven't I been putting weapons on these guys? Oh, now I know. Damn it.
Oops.
Yeah. The greatest threat to the DC universe, Drill Man.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean that's really it for the blog this week.
It's weird how there's like a specific section of that shelf that's caved in,
Well, like it's like I don't know, the way it was hung up, and like he hangs clothes off of it too, and
I meant of the figures falling, but yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah,
I would say before, probably shouldn't have a shelf right above your bed. That seems...
the repairs are more on that side.
Yeah.
But this side did start falling. So
weird.
I don't know.
I'm glad we got it on camera.
Well, hey,
Yeah,
forces you
We
to
got
dust them
ghost
off,
activity on camera, guys.
It was
have
real.
have the thumbnail be Corey looking back and have a little red circle circling that area.
Yes, that'd be
Caught on
perfect.
camera.
That'd be so good.
AJMC also saying, why don't you put a blanket in that crevice?
There is a blanket
then you wouldn't have a
that would fall in
blanket.
between there.
You wouldn't have a blanket then.
That's true.
True.
Yeah,
That is true.
I do want a second comforter during the winter.
Hmm.
It is
Makes
pretty
sense.
cool. Yeah. Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey. I don't know what else to tell you. We're basically done. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. There were so many cool things revealed. I don't know. My favorite obviously is the little mysterious box.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Tamashi Stage Act Soto.
Yes.
I love that they actually did come up with a bunch of names, but like with the wrist sasser, as we call it. I appreciate the media translation that we got, where it's like the case of the mystery or the mystery of the case.
Mm-hmm.
Case of the mystery. That's what it was.
Yeah, but I don't know. This was a fun blog. Very happy about it. I'm looking forward to what's going on next week. Like, if nothing gets revealed, like in a show, because show not happen, then I wonder if they are going to talk about the campaign item again and do like a little mini something.
Yeah,
probably.
Otherwise, they could just go, business as usual because they have a lot of stuff to get through.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for AJMC says his bed is a saber figure.
Well, we do need Solomon. They did promise that. So
Adid Nuva, we did talk about the mini plot blog at the beginning. We sort of glossed through it, but
glossed through it, but also gave it a decent amount of time.
We did actually. Yeah. We talked about it more than I thought we would because I didn't know it existed. But when I started this,
fair.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. So as always, definitely head on into the links in the description down below. Not only are there links to some
links in the description.
Black to Zenkaiger merch, there are links to where you can find us. Josh's
Black
stuff,
Lives Matter movement stuff,
Malunis' stuff, my stuff.
Support various people.
Why does it startle you so much? You know you're expecting it.
I'm not expecting the ferocity of it.
You're right.
It's like a mob boss came through and drove by my feet.
Yeah. Goes to the mob boss.
God.
Yeah, it goes. And it goes bullets.
That's why they're not hitting through the wall.
That's right. Let's see. Yeah,
links
so definitely check out all of our individual stuff. Josh has been doing his Toku Topics thing for a while. You know about him.
Yeah.
Malunis has been doing his uploads of the Delta Rune.
Yep. Yeah. Actually, I will say that is technically uploaded, the stream at least. I did a bonus video. I did a bonus video not too long ago where I basically just quickly played through the game again just to go to Chapter 2's secret boss, which was pretty fun. Not really, but pretty fun for the lore. And then today and tomorrow is a two-parter for Deltarune Chapter 2's what do you call it? I'll say that Undertale had a route where you could kill everyone. Oh. And there's something similar for Chapter 2. It's very dark. Anyway. That's part 1 that was uploaded today. Part 2 is tomorrow on Halloween.
Ooh.
It features the toughest boss battle that I've ever had to face.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Damn.
There's a Halloween video going up on Toku Topics tomorrow as well. So stay tuned for that.
There's also a Halloween piece of art going up to. Well, I guess it's not really Halloween, but it's a piece of art going up on Halloween on my Twitter for the last day of Inktober, and I'm so tired of drawing things.
Ooh.
You did it, Corey. You did it.
I know, and I feel like it's mostly because everyone told me at the beginning I was only going to make it 5 of them, and I wanted to show that I could do it.
Good.
I'm so proud.
Yeah. Turns out it wasn't happiness and encouragement that keeps me going. It's resentment and also
what?
Spite, spite, lots of spite.
It's funny that how people make fun of the guy who works on like Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts because he draws a lot of zippers.
Oh,
remember? Did you? Oh,
I engaged.
Well, that was a thing that people kind of dunked on,
Oh,
just with his art style. And then apparently he's been quoted as saying, "Yeah, the reason that I kept doing it is because people kept pointing it out, so I just kind of kept doing it more."
I get that. I love that so much. The more people tell me not to do something is the reason why I end up doing it. But yeah, something that you absolutely should do. Or I guess if we wanted to go the reverse psychology route, definitely don't do this. Don't go into the description and hit all the links for the Black Lives Matter movement.
No, do that actually.
Do that
actually do that.
There's some hashtag Stop Anti-Asian Hate stuff, and also a link to donate to the Trevor Project. As always, head on into the Discord, which 100 of you have, and let us know if there are any other charities you'd like us to shout out in the description, and we will, look into it. Thank you so much for watching.
Mask up, vaccine up,
Keep it.
See you guys.
I was so hoping that it would interrupt you once more, right?
No.
Oh, I know. Well, we still got the awkward end card silence that we're here. Well,
yeah, there is. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. See?
Keep it.
Jesus.
Oh yes, perfect. Oh, and then we're gonna appear here for like a second at the end. And Corey's gonna make a face and